We don't know what's going on. Not really. We're being fed fragments from every direction, conflicting, incomplete, constantly shifting. And none of it holds long enough to become something we can stand on. Every version contradicts another. Every explanation collapses under the next one that follows it. The instinct is to keep reaching, to keep listening, to keep trying to find the thread that makes it make sense. But there isn't one. Not right now. And this isn't confusion you solve by paying closer attention. It's not a gap in understanding. It's sustained, layered, repeated, reinforced. Just enough to keep you engaged. Never enough to let anything resolve. Stay in that loop long enough and it starts to do something precise. It separates you from your own read. You hesitate. You second guess. You wait for confirmation that never arrives. Not because you know nothing, because nothing is allowed to settle long enough for you to trust what you're seeing. That's where most people get stuck, still trying to figure it out, still waiting for clarity to come from somewhere outside of them. But that's not what's being built here. What's being built is tolerance, the ability to hold unresolved information without collapsing into it, without needing immediate answers, without handing over your perception just to relieve the pressure of not knowing. Because that pressure is real. It doesn't spike like fear. It doesn't announce itself. It sits there, constant, unresolved, a pull to close something that won't close. Most people aren't used to that. They're used to closure, used to movement, used to knowing where they stand. This removes all of it. And if you don't recognize what's happening, you'll keep trying to force resolution where there isn't any. But if you do, something shifts. You stop chasing clarity in places that aren't designed to give it. You stop outsourcing your sense of what's real. And you start paying attention to something else. Not what sounds right, what holds. What doesn't pull you out of yourself. What doesn't require you to override your own perception just to make it fit. That's discernment. Not loud, not reactive, just steady. And right now, that matters more than answers. Because this isn't a moment that rewards certainty. It's a moment that reveals whether you can stay with yourself when certainty isn't available. The signal continues. If this transmission resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe here and continue the journey with the next video. You can also follow the work on Substack at tendingtheinbetween.substack.com.